Up next, the Lakers taking on the Hawks. For the Lakers, tonight may look like David against Goliath, but in front of a raucous home crowd cheering them on, anything can happen. Hawks, Lakers, coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
Standing tall with my back against the wall, ain't nobody hold me. I was going for it all, always knew I was a star. Tell them give me my trophy. Try to take me down, I was 10 toes down. I'm still around,
James, oh my goodness, the slam!
Ain't no way to hold me. Still around.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. So a moment now to see the story for Luka Doncic.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Daniels and Ricochet out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Young in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka Doncic is out there with Connect. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. And midway through the season, is this the point in the schedule where players start to feel some fatigue set in?
Oh yeah, the adrenaline of the beginning of the year has worn off at this point. Everybody is feeling it. This is when you're counting on that preseason conditioning to get you through the rigors of a very long season.
Rest and recovery, most important thing this time of year.
No substitutes for those.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night.
Kristaps Porzingis, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Legs, you look at the Atlanta Hawks, they are no strangers to the play-in tournament.
Yeah, BA, since making the Eastern Finals as a 4 seed in 2021, they've been a perennial play-in team. They're trying to find a way to make another deep run.
Now here's Ricochet. Pass to Young. Six on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Young is a terrific decision maker in the 2-man game. He knows when to pass and when to call his own number.
Doncic passes to James. Hachimura left side. Doncic against Young. Doncic shot is good.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
With the all-around impact he makes, if he can stay healthy, Doncic could win multiple MVPs. He's got those special kind of gifts.
Now here's Young. 27 points his last game. Porzingis with a screen on James. Stolen by Ayton. On the break. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Not much the defense could do there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute bull down low.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And, Tim, we'd heard Hawks players in the past saying this team lacked an identity. You think one's emerging?
Well, offensively, they're still centered around the playmaking of Trae Young. And defensively, they're starting to establish a culture. It's headlined by Jayson Tatum.
Now here's Young. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game. And he comes up with a bucket.
Now, how about Trae Young from close range? And this guy is such an impressive all-around scorer.
Here's Doncic. Following the score by Atlanta to the paint. Here's James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Daniels. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Young from long range. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Here's Hachimura. Again, Los Angeles.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Time right now to pipe up your Lakers high squad. Let's hear some noise. Into the ball. It's your Lakers high squad.
Let's have a look at which point guards have posted the best steals numbers over this past month. 5th on the list, Trae Young.
Swiping the ball involves so much. It's reading passing lanes, understanding the offense in general, and taking high percentage risk. They do all of that.
Well, and you often see point guards racking up steal numbers because they have the opportunity to pressure the ball first.
Now here's Daniels. Yet to see a basket. Young looking over the floor, up and over Doncic. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Pass to Ayton. Back to Doncic. Here's Hachimura. Now James. Now here's Doncic. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Young's got 5 points.
That is so tough to stop. Trae Young accelerates and then stops on a dime to knock down that jumper.
Back to Doncic. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Risache. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Young. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Rejected by James.
Oh, you gotta be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you.
And here's Connect outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
I just love the ball.
Johnson a screen on Doncic. Young inside, guarded by Doncic. Young, the pass to Daniels. Rebounded by LeBron. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Quickly becoming one of the most feared defenders in the game, Tim. Jayson Daniels.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, Brian. Daniels is always engaged. Every second he's on the court, and he's right there lurking for a deflection or a steal.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Great D that time from Porzingis. The drive by Daniels, and he dunks it down.
Woo! Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
If you get that much daylight, only one thing is on your mind, a strong finish.
James can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Porzingis, and here's Johnson. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Connect. There's Young with the 3. That shot missing. The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 so far. Doncic outside. Here's the pick. Fires the 3. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Basket's good. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Group for the Lakers. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Alexander Walker comes in for Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. By Okongwu.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Smart against Young. Here's Kleba. Shot clock at 6. Hayes with a screen from downtown. The rebound by the Hawks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
And a youth movement for this Hawks roster. What went into that, Tim?
Well, first, they climbed 10 spots to get the #1 pick, which led to Zachary Rissache. Then the trade of DeJounte Murray, which got them Jayson Daniels, who's 7 years younger. And, of course, you've got Jalen Johnson, who's breaking out. So they've got some young talent that is on the rise.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Young. There's a screen. The three is up. Not going to go that time.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. Atlanta also making some changes. Gay's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Houston comes in for Johnson. And it's Kennard in for Young. So he gets them both. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
To the inside. Here's Hayes. Oh, gets it down.
Nice. Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Hawks trail by 5. Now Alexander Walker, still without a bucket. Pass to Houston. Now Kennard. Okongwu, a screen on Smart. Kennard passes to Okongwu. And yep, it's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Lakers lead by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by James. Here's Smart. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Lets the 3 fly. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Lakers on top. They're up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Maxi Kleber out there with James. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5. Here's Gay. He's scoreless. Outside, Alexander Walker launches a 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Now, here is James. Coming off a 31-point game. Connects from downtown. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now, you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Djorcic. Picked up by Okongwu. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
Now here's Alexander Walker. 5 points in the game. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Kleba. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Inside. Kicks it out to Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. From deep. The rebound by Atlanta. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Djorsic. Check by James. They set the screen. Here's Djorsic. 4-3. Rebounded by LeBron. Pass to Vincent. Puts up a three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Hey, yo, right here.
James against Kennard. To the inside. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity, a three-point play. It'll go on Maxi Kleba. Atlanta shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Some changes for Los Angeles. Koloko comes in for Kleba, and Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. Now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. To the middle. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
We've seen that a few times. LeBron is a master of running the pick and roll and finds his guy.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Checked in for Gabe. And let's have a look at the current NBA scoring leaders. 5th on the list, Trae Young.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
Outside Rizachet. Pass to Young. Clock at 6. The shot no good. Smart with the defensive effort. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Koloko, guarded by Okongwu. The three, James. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Daniels against Doncic. To the paint. There's the steal. Pass to James. From 9 feet out, LeBron gets the bucket inside.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Outside Ricochet. Here's Johnson. And it's Koloko with a rebound.
And that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely. And he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget, he's Milwaukee tough, too. Connects checked in for Koloko. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Porzingis has checked in for Kongwu. Johnson finds Young. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Ricochet. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
And that's why he's the unicorn. Never know what kind of magic Porzingis will pull out.
Out to James. Again, the miss by James.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to connect. Now here's Smart. Doncic left side. For 3, James. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Now Daniels. Outside Young. Back to Daniels. Johnson for 3. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Here's James. Smart looking around. Back to James. Doncic outside. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. Hawks trail by 4. Outside Young. Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Hayes. Outside connect. Now Doncic. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. For Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes, and Rui Hachimura subbed in for James.
Once again, your Laker girls dance team.
And here's Smart. 11 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
Yeah, just picking apart the defense. Smart moves things around to create a shot.
And Atlanta with possession here. Following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Connect. 26 points for him last game against Sacramento.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back to you guys.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Daniels. 11 points for him last game against Golden State.
And he also picked up 3 steals, really making an impact at both ends. And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Doncic with it, covered by Johnson. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Pass to Young. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Just in this quarter, he's turned it over 3 times. Not sure what's going on with him.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Vincent outside, fires the 3, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Lakers ahead, up 4. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
No doubt these guys can shoot the lights out, but I've got an idea. Let me stand right in front of the rim. Let's see how many they make in a row.
Adding obstacles to the course. I like it. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You gotta like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
The Lakers lead by 4. On the floor for Atlanta. Risache at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's Daniels. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort, look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, and I think this is a promising player we're looking at, especially defensively. Dyson Daniels is a stud at containing the basketball, and he just creates havoc out there.
And he's good on the second. The Lakers lead by 3. Outside connect. And foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul of the game. Hachimura outside. That one goes. Count it. Hachimura's got his third basket on the night right there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. There's a screen. And here's Doncic outside. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Outside Young. Looking to get back on track. In attack mode, Trae Young.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace them up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands. My goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
Back to Doncic. Pass to connect. James inside. Risache covering. Out to Hachimura. There's the triple. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The kick out to Johnson. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Back to connect. Doncic against Young. Pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Daniels. Out to the wing. Ayton against Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Young, the pass to Daniels. No good. That would have tied it. The Lakers lead by 3. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. With the step back. Outside Risache. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayden's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to James. Double team on James. And here's Doncic outside. Offensive rebound. Outside connect. Fires for 3. The shot, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Intercepted. Doncic outside. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. That shot wide open. Hachimura's got 9 points now in the second half. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
All right, well, we have a moment. The NBA assist leaders. Third is Trae Young, and of course, Luka Doncic.
You gotta love watching both of these guys move the rock. They really put on a clinic in ball movement and finding teammates in their spots.
Hawks trail by 8. Pass to Daniels. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And there's James from the arc. And another three for the Lakers.
From the corner, LeBron so versatile offensively.
Daniels outside. Releases from 15. Rebound by the Lakers.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And a fast break now for Atlanta. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Screen by James. Hachimura outside. Now, here is James. Risache covering, and here's Connect outside. It's rebounded by Risache.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Changes now for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleber comes in for Hachimura, and it's Marcus Smart in for Connect. And a change for the Hawks. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Young. Smart finds James. Kleber outside. Pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Johnson a screen on James. Risache. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Smart. Hayes, the pass to James. To the middle. Doncic left side. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. Rebound Atlanta.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Porzingis. Johnson on the wing. Outside Risache. Up top, Alexander Walker. Baseline try. Risache, no good.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
It's James on the wing. Back to Smart. Inside. Here's Hayes. Sinks that one from the post. Hayes has got 6.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Hawks trail by 9. outside Risache. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Doncic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
I think Luka likes getting into it with the defense. I mean, just embracing the physicality.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles. Atlanta also making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Krejci comes in for Risache. And it's Kennard in for Daniels. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Kennard outside. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. The 15-footer is good. Porzingis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well within range for Porzingis. The Latvian probably was thinking these since he was young.
Here's Doncic. Shot from the low block. Alexander-Walker grabs the board.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
And the three-pointer goes.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Now here's Doncic, tightly guarded. And a look now at Atlanta's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
And he drops it first.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gay comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Young in for Krejci. Doncic hits them both.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
Young against Smart. Young, the pass to Okongwu. It's tipped. Doncic outside. Pass to Smart. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, nice D from Kennard. Over to the left wing. Young, the pass to Alexander-Walker. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Smart outside. 12 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Doncic. And there's the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And so it's Los Angeles, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We'll be back in a moment. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Everybody keep shooting the ball, all right? Jumpers will go, all right? They come in flurries. You miss a couple, you make a couple, all of a sudden, bam, bam.
wanting to keep it fast and loose. Quinn Snyder asking his guys to stay aggressive on offense.
Well, you have to take the shots that the system is designed to create. If you don't, everything gets bogged down, and that creates much bigger problems.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Maxi Kleber out there with Hayes. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Vincent in at the 2. That's the Laker 5.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Pass to Kennard. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position, but it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
Free throw no good for Okongwu. The Lakers lead by 8. Here's Vincent. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And for the Hawks, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. They set a pick. Here's Alexander Walker. Gets himself open and drills it. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. James deciding where to go with it. Smart outside. Vincent outside. Launches a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got 3 assists now in this one.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
They grab their own miss. There's Young with the 3. Smart with the defensive effort. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Count that bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Young. Vincent with the defensive effort. The Lakers lead by 13. Pass to Smart. The 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Young finds Okongwu. Now here's Young. Just 5 to shoot. 4-3. Young missing again.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Fades and shoots. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, he's 0 for, but they're still winning, and that's really all that matters.
Pass to Kennard. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Young against Smart. Out to the right wing. Left side, Alexander Walker. Drops in the layup for 2. Alexander Walker's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent Johnson. He's checked in for Atlanta. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
And Allie, thanks. James, outside. Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Smart. There's the three. No rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Johnson from outside the arc. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Kennard against Smart. That shot is off.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Here's Young. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. The Lakers lead by 11. Smart with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. And here's Doncic outside, and that's collected by Trae Young.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Outside, Alexander Walker to the left wing. James against Kennard. This one for 3. And it's Koloko missing. Hawks trail by 11. Young with it. There's the screen by Johnson. And Atlanta misses again.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Doncic, no good.
It's just not his night from the 3, but this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Johnson against James. Here's Doncic. Luka with a good look inside.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Young, the pass to Kennard. Outside, Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. Over James. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, that time they're out in the open floor, and Jalen Johnson finished off that break beautifully.
Smart passes to Hayes. Here's Doncic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Aiden, he's checked in for Koloko. Hachimura comes in for Hayes. And Connect subbed in for Smart. Atlanta also making some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Okongwu. Risache comes in for Alexander Walker. And Daniels is subbed in for Kennard. And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a 14-point game. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip.
Yeah, for a smaller guard, Young is very skilled at taking the hit and converting regardless.
Doncic passes to James. Down low. Oh, the shot is off. Hawks trail by 12. Young outside. Now Porzingis. KP flying high.
You see the reach of Porzingis. His length is what makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. James outside. Yes, sir, it's good.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
round of applause to your Lakers Tech Squad.
Here's Johnson. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Ayton. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Doncic against Young. Now Ayton. They swipe it. Now Johnson. And it's in there.
When Johnson puts it all together like this, he is special. Right now, he is absolutely torching those guys.
The Lakers lead by 10. Doncic outside. Ayton. Quick two. All net.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
I see him.
Doncic against Young. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Lakers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for LeBron James.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
Young. Rebounded by Doncic. Los Angeles shooting pretty well at 45%. Outside connect. Here's Ayton. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. Porzingis there for the rebound. Now Young. Goes again. And that's how you get it to go inside. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Outside connect. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.